So I recently heard that iOS 16 has support for Joy-Cons. This is a really big deal, and I was really excited about it because I've wanted to use Joy-Cons on the side, like build an actual iPhone case that has rails so that you could attach Joy-Cons to the side of the iPhone and basically turn it into a Nintendo Switch clone. Um, and it's a very powerful machine. I have a 13 Pro, and it can handle Genshin Impact and a number of other games that are really high quality. And it's really low latency. I was very curious about how this would work with the built-in support. So I'm going to do a actual demo. I installed iOS 16 on my phone, which immediately, not immediately, but my battery died in the middle of the day. The phone got really hot. It is not a fantastic beta yet, but I'm sure they'll get there. There's a lot of cool features in iOS 16. So we're going to jump into playing Genshin Impact, Oceanhorn 2, and Fez, which are all great games. At the end of this video, I'm going to be showing you how these third-party, these are actually my favorite Joy-Con alternatives, and they have Xbox Elite style button on the back, which is really easy to map, and they've got a bunch of cool, like, customizable LED lights, which you can't really see right now. But I use these on my PC and love them. So I'll link to these in the description. All right, stay tuned. And see up here, iOS 16, iPhone 13 Pro. All right, so you have to go into this menu, select Controller, and then you can back out the A button. Oops. Latency is very, very low. It feels absolutely perfectly mapped. I don't have any problems with this. All right, let's look at another game. This is Oceanhorn 2. All the games in the arcade should have immediate support for controllers, and the Joy-Con should work perfectly. Feels absolutely perfect, no problems. Super responsive, exactly the way I would want it to feel. The joysticks move at their correct speed. It's very, very nice. All right, one more game. All right, so that's how it looks. Really, really nice. Okay, so I tested with this, and I'm going to throw a video over the top of this right now, and it did not work with a third-party controller. I mean, it did work, but there was consistent drift, and so it just was spinning and completely unusable. Now that could be a calibration issue, so I'm going to do a little further testing to see. There's a little reset button right there. That's just an excuse to flick off the screen. Right here is a reset button right there, and I reset it. So, and I did it on both controllers and did not fix that. I unpaired and repaired. By the way, the issues that I've had so far is when connecting these back to the phone, so I turn them on again, what typically is happening is one of them is pairing just fine. The other one, I either have to turn Bluetooth off and back on the iPhone for it to find it again and then repress the pairing button. It doesn't actually have to go through the whole pairing process, but pressing, like down here to turn it on, and then pairing button so it starts flashing up and down. And so this will then reconnect. It might take you a moment or two. Once it's connected, it seems like it's staying connected just fine. So be aware that some of these things are not fully perfected yet, and there should be some improvements in iOS and how it handles Joy-Cons. I did try the Pro controller, and this thing is beautiful. Works super well, really nice, very smooth. No problems with this, with drift or any other problems, and obviously it connects just fine as a single Bluetooth source. So if you have questions on this process, let me know. I'll try and answer in the comment section. So for now, it looks like a no on alternatives. I do have an extra set of alternative Joy-Cons and could not get them to stay on. And I think that's a problem with the controllers, not with iOS 16. All right, so what do you think? Will you update to iOS 16 like I did just for Joy-Con support, or are you gonna wait? And if we made a iPhone case that supported or that had rails on the side, would you purchase it? If so, put a little thumbs up in the comment section below, and if there's enough interest, I will get some made. All right, until next time, stay creative. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, do it now to find out more information. I love Joy-Cons. I love split controllers. They work better for my wrists. And when I like to lay in bed and work, it just is 1,000 times more comfortable. Love this concept, and these are the best ones I have ever found. They are super comfy, just the right size, and respond really well. All right, I'll see you in the next video.